שבוע טוב, ברוך השם, זכינו להתפלל בכותל, והקדוש ברוך הוא עשה לנו ניסיון, כי לפני הנצח חמה פשוט היה אזעקה, וזרקו אותנו מהכותל למקום פתוח, מקום סכנה. המשטרה גזר עלינו לבוא במקום סכנה. נו, זה חלם. זה זמני משיח, הכל הפוך. היו כאלה, רוב המניין נשאר, וכאלו כמו רב אביש, מרדכי, שקשה להם כמוני, אבל זרקו אותנו, אבל חזרנו, ואנחנו נמצאים. This is not a complaint shir, but it just gives you a little picture of the nisyonos, you know, even as it is, only 50 people davening, and when they have an azakah, you'd think they'd protect you. Anyway, that's it for me today. Editorial. Today is Chav Vav, the 26th day of Adar, and it's the yahrzeit of Moshe Nachum Wallenstein, Avram Chaim ben Mordechai David Brim. You know, if you have a good hat, you have a brim. Eliezer Lipa ben Elimelech Milizhensk. Okay, it sounds like the son of Elimelech Milizhensk. Did you know that he had a son, Eliezer Lipa? Okay, it seems that he's considered, and also Yeshayahu ben Moshe Shur. We'll talk about them, and of course we'll have our Tehillim, but I think I should mention the fact that we have certain cholim that we mispalel. Shlomo Yosef ben Sima, Gershon David ben Golda, Avram Yitzchak ben Sima, Chana bas Isha, and Misanil ben Sivya, Ron ben Natalia, Ayel ben Karen. These are the ones that were involved with the Chayalim that were hit with debris on the 1st of March. Matan, Mordechai ben Netanya, and Kol Yetzer, Yanom ben Aryeh, and Gedaliah ben Yehuda. No, then, okay, it's so hard for me to read. Okay, they should have a foolish name. And we're talking about the yahrzeit of Moshe Nachum Wallenstein ben Meir. He was the Av Bezdin of Yerushalayim. When, in 1841, Elish Monah Aim Lechad, the Nolad Bapapa. I used to get in Torvadas in Williamsburg, they used to have matzahs from Papa. So how do you like that? I don't know even if they have them anymore. And he was Niftar, the Elf Chalmod Esrim B'Shalosh, and okay. Talking about Ach Shel Saba Shelo Haya Reb Amram Chasida Rosenbaum, Cain ben Reb Moshe Nachum, who was Nifter and Svat in Elef Shmona Shloshim Shahaya Mimiyazdei Hayishu Be'eretz Yisrael. So from his yichus, Chaveru V'Ovov Shel Chasam Sofer, Ayin B'Tshuvas Chasam Sofer Rav Chavivi Agon Achasidi Frish Agad Nasi Elokim Lefnei Sherebim Amram Chasida Ol Eretz Yisrael Yayitzim Chasam Sofer Hayim Yesh Mala B'Yeshivas Yerushalayim Al Shar Orei Eretz Yisrael. Chasam Sofer Katav Terim Hiporit Harav Hagon Amram Hipo Haiti Kofel Mishalesh Imo Shalo Yadur Ela B'Yerushalayim Af Agav the B'Tzfas Nimseu Kivrei Anshe Elokim El Yudim Mikol Makom Mi Yomer Zeh B'Kedusha Yerushalayim the Nasa Hanal Aldas Lelech B'Yerushalayim Derech Yafel Yerushalayim Vesibu Ba'alei Hasibot Yisbarach Shemo Derech Akko Ubal Etzfas V'Acharei Bo Aksav Elai V'Shalom Atzmi Im Yakor Misham Yerushalayim Az Amarti Shani Megani Masechem Kivan Shekvar Ba Sham V'Kavad Yiroto Kfi Nechtavo נראה שקשה עליו ישיבת ירושלים. וחזיתי לדעות שלא רצה אלא לפטרני על שעבר על דעתו, על כן נקדים. זאת אומרת, if he already was in Sfat, he didn't have to go back. ומשה נחום למד בפרשבורג בישיבה של בעל הכסף סופר, ממנה קיבל סמיכה. מפרשבורג נודע לישיבה רב אהרן דוד דויטש, בעל, look where my sister married a Deutsch. I wonder if that's the same family. בעל גורן דוד בעיריית באלשה. כשהוא מצויד במכתב, מעיד הכתב סופר אל רב אהרן דוד. Okay, we're getting close to my destination. And again, let's hope there's no sanitation truck. Let's hope there's no mechsholim. And I thank again Rav David for his beautiful chesed and taking us to the Koisel and back. Here we are. It's a little humid and a little precipitous. There were little tiftufim, so we're going to have a little matar. What's the matter? בשנת 1865 אנחנו מדברים על משה נחום ולנשטיין. עלה משה נחום מירושלים וניסה לאישה את רחל בתו של רב שמעון דויטש. Okay, so again, Yehuda Leib. I want to know if that's your mishpacha. Okay, בשנת 1889 נבחר על ידי המהרי"ל דיסקין, יהושע לייב דיסקין, לכהן כדיין בבית דינו. ובשנת 1908 מינו לרב בזדין. חותן רב משה נחום היה רב אברהם אהרן לוי פראג, מחבר נרות אהרן על הרמב"ם וטבלין למצווה על קודש הפסח. הנין רב משה מאיר הכהן פראג היה נשוי לשרה הינדה, אחות רב שמעון זלמן אורבך, רב שלמה זלמן אורבך. תשובותיו של רב משה נחום הודפסו אחרי פטירתו בספר שלש ותשובos בני משה. רב משה נחום חוסם הייתם במקום הראשון ביחד עם רב צבי פסח פרנק, רב יוסף חיים מזונפלד, רב מרדכי לייב רובין, רב יצחק פרנקל ועוד, על כמה פסקי דין ודעת תורה חשובים בענייני טהרס, משפחה והחינוך. הוא היה הראשון החותמים על הסכמה להדפסת ספר עץ חיים, והוא עשה כאילו copyright, זכויות יוצרים, which is a whole field in Jewish law, משפט עברי, halacha. And this is the beginning, the declaration, Azharat B'datz, Tequila Kedosha Ashkenazim, Tov, Ir HaKodesh Yushalayim, Rizot, Hinenu Mitztarfim, Askamad Achenu Rabbanim, Tequilot Asfardim Shlita, Shehem Iskilu B'Hatzklachat Tequila L'Gdor Geder, B'nei Osei Avla, U'Mesige Gvul. Here we go, trespassing and copyright, infringing copyrights. Mikan, Azhara b'nei Yisrael Baal, Yavur and Baal Yeshua Mishloch Yav L'Kachas Kam, Me'ez Chaim, that's the name of the Sefer, U'Lahad Piso K'mitro Adkom Zman, L'Chvod HaTorah L'Omdeha, Yom V'om Erishon Kodesh B'Karshim Sham Es Hashem V'Sasa Ki Diren L'B'chol Vov K'Vol Navshecha. No'om Moshe Nachum Wallenstein, No'om Tzvi Pesach Frank, Yeshua Leib. It's interesting to note in terms of Zchuyot, there are those that say that any book of Torah, Kasul Lechem Torah, everyone has the mitzvah Lichtov Sefer Torah La'atzmo, that the use that someone should be able to use any Sefer should be Reshut HaRabim. After all, it's Torah Misinai. And so there are people say that there really is no copyright when it comes to Sifrei Kodesh. However, in the preparation, like the Shas, the Vilna Shas, all the Shas, there is preparation, typesetting, and all the tircha and the printing, so that, of course, there could be a copy of Zchuyot Yotzrim on that. So that's just a little word, and in terms of Tzorech Iyun Gadol. And LOR, when it comes to using things, you'll ask your local rabbi. Okay, today also is Yortzeit Avram V'Chaim Ben Mordechai David Brim, שנולד ב-1922 ונפטר ב-2002, נולד בעיר העתיקה, ירושלים, למד בתלמוד תורה עץ חיים, and after that to the yeshivas Eitz Chaim. He was a Mekurev Isser Zalman Meltzer. He was a Chavrusa of Shlomo Zalman Auerbach. He was a Talmud of Chazon Ish, Itmaneh,
Kameshiv, like they have a Sholem Meshiv, Yeshiva Slobodka, the Bnei Brak. It was Rosh Mesivta Yeshivas Rojin and Bnei Brak. Achar Kach, Yeshivat Orel Yaakov, Shlugat Rovein, Porat Yosef, Achar Kach, Rosh Yeshiva Porat Yosef. Slicha. Rosh Yeshivas Pershburz, Yosef Eliezer Lipa ben Elimel. Okay, slicha. Okay. Pressburg. It was a Rosh Yeshiva in Yeshiva's Pressburg. Okay. Very interesting rabbinic path. Okay. We also have the outside of Yosef Eliezer Lipa ben Elimelech Yijinsk, the son of the Noam Elimelech, Weissblum. Nolad El-Shramot Abim Shalosh, ונפטר ב-1813, נולד בגליציה. ב-1886 החל לכהן כאדמו"ר, כחסידי חמיילניק, התפרסם בבעל מופת, וחיבר אורך לצדיק, ביור על פרקי אבות. אמרתי שזה גם כן היוצא של יהושע במשה שור. נולד ב-1879, נפטר ב-1879. הוא היה אדמו"ר הרביעי חסידוס בעיר יתי, רומניה. היה רב ראשי נסיבות מורדובה, חיבר כתיב תפארת חזון ישעיהו. עד כאן היורצייטים של היום. אנחנו ממשיכים בכ"ו אדר, ואנחנו יש לנו את הטקסט המקורי וגם כן הגה, אבל הגה זה ארוך מאוד, לכן אנחנו מתחיל את ההגה ונגמור את ההגה ב-footnote for tomorrow, מרץ השם. אוקיי, זה פרק ל"ח נדחי ישראל. אמר להם הקדוש ברוך הוא לישראל, לא כתבתי לכם בתורה, לא ימוש ספר התורה הזאת מפיך? Did I not give you, write for you that the Torah should not be ever removed from you? אף על פי שאתם עושים מלאכה כל 6 ימים. We're talking about a person who, does he set aside time to learn Torah? So even though you work 6 days, Shabbos yaseh kulo Torah. Shabbos you should make, it's a mokom zman pnai, you don't work, so that would be a time that you dedicate totally to Torah. Yikan amru, yashkim adam v'yishne b'Shabbos v'yelech beit knesset. A person should get up early, having slept on Shabbos, and he should go to shul, report to midrashos and to yeshivas, v'yikra b'Torah. You should hear the Torah, learn Torah, v'yishne b'neviim, and should also do navi, nach. After he davens and learns, he should go back to his house, v'yishte, and he should have a suda, v'kayim masher ne'emar alech, echol b'simcha lachmecha, koheles, days. Ki kvar rotza elokim es maasecha, because Hashem has already accepted your avodah. The only menucha that a Kadosh Baruch Hu has is when Klal Yisrael learns Torah. And kan amru sheyikra adam sheyeh tafus biyado. That when it comes to learning, it should be grasped, firmly grasped, seized biyado kedei shelo tisigena busha kiyuma b'yom hadin, so that he will not suffer disgrace on the day of judgment. B'shah she'omrim lo amod v'aroch nikra. Come, I'm going to test you. Let's see. Get up and set forth the mikra, chumash she'karita that you studied, v'arach mishnas she'shnita, and say over the mishnayos that you learned. If you didn't learn anything, you could be an am haaretz. Obviously, it's not going to be good for you in the pearly gates. Now we get to the Haggah, which is on the issue of Sha'amni Adam Sheyeh Tafus. I am the Sefer Nachal Kedumin. Nachal Kedumin, as I know, is written by the Chidah. Parshas Ve'eschana, Masha Hevi B'Shem HaTashbeitz. Who was the Tashbeitz? Shalom ben Tzemach lived 1361. The Niftar be'elef arba. He was passed away on 1444. Shenira lechora she'enam ha'akev be'efshar desham da'mayri shahaya ba'ones. We're talking about a person who studies are too difficult for him. Takva aleh mishnasa. Studies are too difficult for him. So in that case, when he gets up there, as long as he made an effort to shtadel lilmod, it goes to his behest. Ad oner shekavana sheyeh kol panim be'eis halimud bora etzlo. Person should reach the stage that his studies are clear. K'moshe amru Chazal al pasuk, and it says in Dvarim, Perek Vav, and Rashi says over there, al pasuk nantam levanecha, that you should teach your children sheyeh divrei Torah mehudarim leficha, that the Torah should be clear, should be elucidated, should be so that you could say it over and people understand. She'im yishalcho adam davar, that anyone should ask you anything relating to your learning in Torah that you learned. Al tigamgem, you don't wishy-washy, you don't mumble and stumble. The tomerlo, and you should tell them the way it is, the halacha. El amarlo. You should say it over in such a way like you something grasp. You grasp exactly what it means. So that you could show it, demonstrate. The person has a question, you give him a clear answer. And that's the way that you should be able to answer when it was said, that's part of this footnote. And he continues. Od nirali levar kavanas amuka bezeh amamra lahu behekden. It's prefacing ma sheshamati b'shem hagon achar lefichach ein notnim schar hamitzvah be'olam hazeh mipnei she'olam hazeh ein makom la'arichas hashulchan le'osvei mitzvos ashal yofei shoachas shal koros ruach be'olam haba mikol olam hazeh. Schar b'hai alma leka, we're talking about, do you get credit in this world for all your learning? The answer is you should study so that you have the ultimate aptitude test, HAT, the heavenly aptitude test, and that you should know your Torah, and you will get 1 hour of pleasure in the world to come is greater than all the pleasures of your entire life in this world. The Ikshesi in Cain, how can you explain what it says in Dvarim Perek Zayin Pasuk Yud, Mishalim Esonim Elponav Lahavi Havido, that Hashem gives credit in this world, rewards those people who he has a distaste for because they do Averis. If they do a mitzvah, they get the reward in this world. Why? So that they will not get in anything in the world to come. The Hainu Shemashalim Hem Schars Tzikoscham the Olam Hazeh. Whatever good deeds they do in this world, they get paid. They get paid in this world. Firish Rashi Sham, the Targum. Hello, Ein Makom Tashlum Po. You know, this is not a world where you get any reward. And of course, the Chavetz Chaim, when it comes to parables, he's an expert. He's the best. The Ish Echad Ramai, there was a person who was a complete fake, a fraud. Shapita Ish Katzin Echad, he persuaded an official, Likach Mito Me'er Shtaros, to take 5 counterfeit mezuyofot, sheziyaf Shtari Amelech, 100 counterfeit bills. Kasher Natan Lo Aksin, Mechiram Kenegdam Shtar Echad. And the Katsin, the official, gave him change. He gave him 1 star in return. And that star was Amiti, was a real star. Sholo halo nachinatati l'chamei shtaros v'ata potrena b'echad. I gave you 100 stars, and you're giving me only 1 in return? Eshiv lo, the Katzin answered him, Chazi, oi, sechel, fool, how could you compare your bills to my bills? Halo shelchon miziyofos. Your bills are counterfeit. Avol shani, stari, mess. My star is the true one, is real. The Yanos are Ramai, and the Ramai says, my nafkamina, zeniyar v'zeniyar. This is paper and that's paper. Eshivlo, the Katzin answered in heavy pesi, V'shota, you're a real fool. Halo shtori ani yochol avil le'otzar melech lefoto. I could bring my star, which is true, to the treasury, to bring it there, the chol matbea, and I could change it for any matbea she'ertza, v'yikablu oti, v'sever panim yafos, and they would gladly service me. Avo shtarcha amizilfim, but your counterfeit bill, imach nisa tam l'sham, yakira mahir, et ziyufo. If I brought it to the treasury, they would recognize immediately that it's counterfeit. She'ein shem hamelech hatumov. It doesn't have the proper stamp of the king. There's chayiv roshi lamelech. I could lose my head. In other words, I would really suffer consequences. Lo cholotzim ki'im b'chor misdakim me'enim shavim. The only way to get rid of it is the black market. Ki'im eza putot, and it's only worth a few pennies. Anyway, so that is the parable. We're going to say what's the nimshal. We'll do that tomorrow. Of course, it's so tempting to end because it sounds like the end is here, but again, out of deference to Rav David, I do the Tehillim now, and here we go. We're going to do today's Tehillim. Perek Kuf Lamed Zayin.
נהרות בבל, שם ישבנו גם בכינו, בזוכרנו את ציון. על ערבים בתוכה תלינו כנורותינו, כי שם שאלונו שובנו, דברי שיר ותוללנו שמחה, שירו לנו משיר ציון. איך נשיר את שיר אדוני על אדמת נכר? אם אשכחך ירושלים, תשכח ימיני, תדבק לשוני לחיקי, אם לא אזכרכי, אם לא אעלה את ירושלים על ראש שמחתי. זכור אדוני לבני אדום את יום ירושלים, האומרים ערו ערו עד היסוד בה. בת בבל השדודה, אשרי שישלם לך את גמולך שגמלת לנו. אשרי שיוחז וניבץ את עוללייך אל הסלע.
Okay, that's not it. We have some more. Here we go. The classic nigun. ירושלים תשכח ימיני, תשכח ימיני, ונשכח ירושלים תשכח ימיני, תלבק לשוני יחיתי, אם לא אזכרתי, אם לא אלך ירושלים, עושים חסי, עושים חסי, חיכי, אם לא אלך ירושלים, אלך כל בית ישראל, אחינו, כל בית ישראל, שומעים וזרע ושרה ושביה, עומדים בין בים ובין ביבשה. המקום ירחם, ירחם עליהם, יוצאים מצרה, ורווחה מעפר אליורה, ומשיבה וגאולה השלה, בגולה ובזמן קריב, נאמר אמן. אשרי יוחז וניפס עולרך אל הסולך. Asher Yochaz, weil praise that sein Fahrt them plus that unchappen. Unchappen is to be caught up, to grab. The nipes at Olarach on ervet Sushleiden. Sushleiden is to slide. Schlusslein deine kleine Kinder Elasella zum Herz und Stein. Also wie die Hot getan zu unserer kleine Kinder. That's it, Yiddish for today. And that we miss you, Tzvi. Very much so. We miss you, Tzvi. Maybe we're going to work out a system where Tzvi will join us towards the end of this year. Maybe we'll do what we used to do in Chutz La'aretz. We had a both duo. We miss Tzvi very much, our Yiddish. So we wish everyone Chaim Tovim. May not hear the Azakah. The only Azakah is Uru Uru, to be awakened, to learn Torah and daven and tefillah, and may we shall have Yeshua, Krova, Chaim Tovim.